Hey yo, what's up? You know who it is. It's the one and the only Professor L live in the LAB, live on Team GRF TV. And I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speed Song. Come on in, class. Come on in. Get up here in the classroom, because, boy, we got such a doozy right now. And y'all know how we do what we do to get ready to do what it is that we do. Y'all know what to do. Get them lab coats on. Make sure they are nice and spiffy. If we gonna do what we do here, you gotta make sure that you look and you feel your best. Make sure you're nice and sterile. We like to keep a nice, clean classroom here because of what it is that we do here in the LAB. And we research how to take L's. And you want to stay away from over there. Stay away from that. We, in the continuity of things, just stay away from over there unless you want to be over there. And you don't want to be over there because we research L's here and we do a damn good job. But regardless of that, stalling to make sure all the classes in here, asses in seats, eyes on the board, children. Kamen Rider Build, Episode 18, The Golden Soldier. Let me remind you of something just really quickly I just said like 3 seconds ago. Kamen Rider Build, Episode 18, The Golden Soldier. This episode is titled The Golden Soldier, right? This is what this episode is. If the aim was to get over Kamen Rider Grease and to, more importantly, Kazumi Sawatari, the show has succeeded. Well, the show had already exceeded in getting its fool over because, remember, his AKA is One Punch Smash Man. So I really don't think you really need to do any more to get him over. But the show went over the hill and far away. And another duck came quack, quack, quack. And Kazumi Sawatari came back. Because if they wanted to get this fool over in multiple ways, the show succeeded. You want to get him over as a legitimate threat to Sento and Banjo? You have successfully done that. Because, of course, that boy, Kamen Rider Griisu, put in that wizard. And I mean that opening fight, work was put in. Work. On my worst behavior, put that work in. So, I will technically say that when Ryuga fought him the first time, after all that, you gotta understand he was tired, he was backing up Sento. But even with all that, Grisu came in and put in the work. So that was, I will score that on the board as a job session. Because he came in after everybody was panting and ranting and raving like, oh man, we've been fighting these things and bottles and stuff. One Punch Smash Man's hair. And the work was put in. Robot jelly. I don't know if I'd want to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and robot jelly. I don't think anyone would want to. Dragon jelly sounds a lot better because you have dragon fruit and things. Okay, we getting off subject. You know what? It's been a while since I've had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, look. I'm gonna roll completely this joke. I'm gonna roll this and we're gonna get back to business. Just so you know, a fun fact about me. One of my favorite meals is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, ramen noodles, and some Kool-Aid. That's a throwback. We used to eat that at my grandma's house all the time. Peanut butter jelly sandwich, ramen noodles, Kool-Aid. Still a go-to favorite of mine. It's been a nice while. Like, one of the first meals I ate in my apartment was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, some ramen noodles, and some Kool-Aid. So I love that. The three of them together are like a tag team of wonderful, wonderful food. And if you haven't had at least a peanut butter and jelly side by side by some nice hot ramen noodles, man, you missing out, pimp. I'm just saying, you can do your peanut butter however you want, the jelly however you want. It's just the combo, the combi of both work. Add some Kool-Aid to it. You can go drink a choice. Like, I love Kool-Aid, but, because I'm trying to get healthy, I'm trying to eliminate Kool-Aid from the equation. So, water now? And that was Triple the G.O.D. tells you, something you should be having on your plate, on your table, in your system. Let's get back to, the show that we just watched together, right? Let's just get back to that. Let's just remember. Episode is called The Golden Soldier. Right now, at this point, just to review, because we just talked about ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Kool-Aid, is, that opening fight, that was a job session. Like, again, like I said, this dude is One Punch Smash Man. So, to get him over in this way, you really didn't necessarily need to do that, but we got to sell his toy, so let's get him over. After the job session, swimming pool, she run out, like, Banjo, are you okay, Buster Wolf, and all this, and he sits up here and about to do some dirt, and he like, no. And the show is hinting towards something, and at this point, I don't want to say what I thought. I thought the show was hitting towards something completely of where the show ended up going with that, but I kind of appreciate the show went there because it was a reminder of what this show is sometimes. So just keep that in your hat. Just keep that in your hat. That swimming pools ran out there to be like, Banjo, are you okay, Buster Wolf? And One Punch Smash Man stopped his attack and said up her be like, yo, y'all didn't job enough for the day. I'm gonna go do this, but the next time I see you, I'm gonna whoop that ass. I just want to just let you know that's just what it is, and that's just how it's going down. The squad, they regroup. They like, man, where you get that from? Sento gets a mysterious phone call. It's that boy Soichi Ichirugi, aka Bloodstar Ook. He like, yo, where they get that Splash Driver at, homie? Hey, calm down, nephew. Calm down, baby. Calm down, baby. Oh, Japanese Big Worm, this squad built that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you one smart dude, but I got like 50 smart dudes over here that's like maybe one or two use, maybe. Like, I'm like, we still ain't done the formula on that. Like, we have the opening credits that do that weird formula thing. We not doing it, but look. Japanese Big Worm and the crew, they built the Splash Driver for my boy Kamen Rider Grisu. So what you gonna do, pimp? Like, and this right here is what I appreciate. And that's something else that I just remembered. I'm gonna go back to it after this. But during this conversation, because a lot of what this episode also was a show-off session for the Splash Driver. And in that fight where we talked about where that boy Banjo Ryuga did the straight job because technically he was tired and it was his first time transforming into Cross Z Charge, is we learned that you can put a regular full bottle and you can use his powers like kind of if you augment it and shake it to a degree or use it as Sento has in the past, like as you would like a side of your form or whatever. And that boy One Punch Smash Man turned his hand into a helicopter and straight did a helicopter level drive-by on Banjo Ryuga. So I just want to just put that out there because that just kind of makes sense in the instance of where we are right now. Going back to this phone conversation, because this is important. We learned another piece of information about the Splash Driver and the Splash Jellies, right? The Splash Jellies and using them within the Splash Driver is like equivalent of using Nebula gas directly, no BS. Which will then turn the person into a lean, mean, killing machine. And by I mean killing machine, I mean a psychopath bent on war and wanting to kill things. This really sounds familiar, like, the thing that Pandora box was led up to this war in the first place, right? Indeed. Sento at this point, and this is just more foreshadowing for the episode, is during this phone call with that boy Soichi Ichirugi, aka Bloodstar Ook, he like, Banjo can't use the driver no more. I will use the driver. See, I'm going to spoil it a little bit right now. Do we remember the last time Sento Kiryu tried to use something related to a dragon? And Danner killed him. Foreshadowing, maybe? Actually, foreshadowing, yes. And we'll talk about it when we get to that point in the episode. The point of all this is that, again, this episode, and I'm going, and every now and then I'm gonna come back to this point just to illustrate what this episode is and was. This was to get over Kamen Rider Grease, and again, we gonna talk about more about getting over Kamen Rider Grease. We gonna talk more about that because again, the title of the episode, the actions of the episode. Yes, this was a major push episode. It is what it is. It was also a major push for understanding that Splash Driver Splash, 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 driver. Splash, robot jelly. Because we heard that like 10 times this episode. And I'm being a little facetious, but I think I heard robot jelly multiple times. I'm just saying it was a thing that happened. You were there and so was I because we watched this episode. You know this. So, in this, Sento with more of this resolve, like, yo, Gentoku, leader of the Crash Squad. I'm gonna work with you, homeboy. Let me put this thing on my wrist. I'm not doing this for you. I'm saving Toto. I don't really care. Don't care. I don't care. See, the only thing I want you to do is fight my Pandora Box feud holy war. Go fight my Pandora's Box feud holy war. In this, more putting over of not Kamen Rider Grease, but Kazumi Sawatari. Because in this, we interrupt your episode of whatever porn you were watching for this interruption of an interruption by this cool dude who one punches things. Hello, my name is Kazuma Sawatari. I am Kamen Rider Grease, and I'm gonna make you hold else. But, see, I need you to be sympathetic to me because I'm amazing. I want to be played as an anti-hero, so I need you to roll with me. See, I ain't gonna kill nobody on purpose. But if you get in my way while I'm sitting up here putting this work because I am Kamen Rider Grisu, you gonna die, dog. So I'm willing to, let you into my heart a little bit. Let you into my heart. I think. Not because I was going Steven Universe with that, but we'll say that. Amethyst is the best and she's super thick. Anyway, regardless of that, be sympathetic to me. I one punch things. I'm amazing. Super duper amazing. Super duper amazing. I'm Kazuma Sawatari pimping. I'm the man. I am Kamen Rider Grisu, and I'm going to put in this work all day. Further, to illustrate, we are trying to not only get over Kamen Rider Grease as a man, because I don't really know what you really want to define that as. We're trying to get over Kazuma Sawatari, the person. And the rest of this scene, and some things after that, continue to push this narrative of we need to get over Kazuma Sawatari, the person. After he's done all this, the Hokuto boy is like, yo, hey, yo, boss, you the man, you the greatest. They injected me with this gas, and I'm doing it to myself on purpose, even though I don't really know that, so I don't really know who you fools is. But, but y'all seem cool, so, if y'all get into trouble, man, I want to do the ass for you, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Be sympathetic to me, Kazuma Sawatari. Even though I've lost my memory, I'll still kick the ass for you. Just saying. Just putting that completely and utterly out there. Just putting it out there. Just putting that completely and utterly out there. He then turns around and calls a Hokuto Che Guevara no, I take that back. She called him. Hey, that was a cool thing you did on the TV. Shut up. I'm trying to get over. They giving me the mega push. The mega push, brother. So look here, brother, Jack dude, brother. Look here, brother. I'm going to get over, brother, and I'm going to do what I want, brother. And you can't stop me, brother. Well, I don't care what it is you do as long as you bring me the bottle and the size and the Pandora, blah, 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 because I'm checking for it, da, 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 da. Whatever, brother. I'm going to get over, brother. Now, now you look here, you little Mark brothers. Look here, Marks. Mark out for me, brother, because I'm the greatest. Kazuma Sawatari, a.k.a. Kamen Rider Grisu, brother. Ooh, yeah. And that was a phone conversation. But yes, again, even through all that random weird comedy and referencing Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, because why shouldn't you at any point do that, is we are trying to get over Kazuma Sawatari, the person now. So far, the show, again, remember what the scoreboard is right now, because this is an important part of our lesson here today. The scoreboard, right? The job done by that boy Banjo Ryuga, because we have to get over that Kamen Rider Grease is a beast. We ain't done yet, but that's the score. Kazuma Sawatari the person. Well, I saw swimming pools, and I didn't want to rider kick you again to death, so I'm a sympathetic guy. I'm not gonna go purposely kill people because all I want to do is get the full bottles. I want to get Pandora's box all the sides, and I want to catch all 151 Pokemon. So +1 to me because I'm a decent guy and I won't kill you unless you get in my way. Oh, my boss called. I hit her with a stone cold stunner and put the middle finger in her face and tell her, whatever, I do what I want. So that's another point for me. So right now, Kamen Rider Grease over this mega push, you get 1 point. Kazuma Saratari, human being, you a decent guy maybe, and we know ultimately this is going to be your face turn at some point, and it's like we're not hinting at it at all, but we know it's coming. 3 points for you because you somehow a decent human being, maybe sometimes. I don't know, bruh. It is what it is. In this though, here comes a new challenger. Because during that conversation that boy Gentoku had it with the Gray Squad, he sent over a whole bunch of Guardians and sent over your 2 weapons of war, Sento Kiryu Banjo Ryuga, known as Kamen Rider Builder and Kamen Rider Cross Z Charge, blah, 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 blah. He sends them over there. So they go outside. And here we go. I'm going to tell you a secret. Let's just put this out there. I'm about to put a whole bunch of hash marks all over the board now. Because what proceeds to happen, just so you know, amazing damn fight. After that boy, Kazuma Saratari, a.k.a. One Punch Smash Man, a.k.a. Kamen Rider Grisu, walk outside, and it's these Guardians. It's Dynasty Warriors time, son. And he walks right out there. Reminds me that, yeah, maybe it's time for a sequel to Bat Rod War because, my God, just damn. You put this fool over? Put this fool over, son. He goes out there and puts in this work. And I'm talking about WUUOOUUUURK work. I'm on my worst behavior. He went out there and put in the work. His boys out there, they admiring the swagger. They like, man, the boss man, he's so cool. He puts in all the work because he's a straight gangster. And that's just what happens. That's just what happens. Goes out here, puts in all this work, destroys all the Guardians. Who's that Pokemon? It's Kamen Rider Grease. See, I spoiled the episode. You ain't got to come back from after the commercial. You should, though. You should, because Pokemon's a great show. Anyway. Remember early in the episode when that boy Sento Kiryu talked to that boy Bless, aka, so it's a Rugi, right? I'm gonna use the driver because I'm gonna save everybody. Somebody save me! I'm gonna use the slash driver, but it's dragging. So you can guess what happened. It's pain! Pain, my God! It's so much pain! I've always wanted to do a reference to Smallville, and now I've done that. Check that off of my box to-do list, right? Check that off my box to-do list. I told you we'd be back. See, you didn't believe, or maybe you didn't. No, I'm like, cause see, this is y'all, right? And y'all, you believe, you knew we was coming back to this. Yes, he tried to use the slash driver, and it hurt him. Now, I want to talk about this for a second, just to talk about it, just to illustrate the point here. Maybe it's possible Sento could use a slash driver, maybe. But why? You got Pepsi Man. You can turn into Pepsi Man and wreck fools. Why would you need to put on the driver in the first place? But again, this is a point not only to Sento, but technically putting over Banjo Ryuga because of what's about to happen. Let me explain this. There are only things that you can do. There are only things that you can do. Banjo Ryuga, your thing is to be experimental Kamen Rider Monkey Man. Kamen Rider Monkey Man! See, shout to Hayono. Anyway, You get to put on the Class drivers. But see, it's going to get dumb in a couple of episodes and now. After all of this put over gets done and we get done One Punch and Smash Men, we get done doing Kamen Rider Cross City Charge and all this old stuff and swimming pools and Sour, because she was actually in this episode, and all this. When Sento gets a power up where he touch you and you instantly just like blow up or something. Because that's a thing that's ultimately going to happen. I'm not going to say that's going to be his power, but I'm just saying. You already know he's finna get some dumb superpower that's going to leave anything having to do with a Slash driver or Slash jellies in the dust, because this is Kamen Rider and this is how things work. I really don't think that we as people who watch this show and you to come to watch the show about someone talking about the show you just watched needed that explained. But just in case, just for the record, for flavor, we're just going to explain it, right? Just put that out there. Just put it out there in the ether because it's fact we know this. So, somebody say, Sento, he's in pain. Let that electricity flow right through. And then Banjo like, this is the only thing I can do. Dragon jelly. Time to go eat them Roman noodles. And then One Punch and Smash Man versus that boy Banjo to you guys starts. So they gonna do a thing for a while. So lots of putting them both over. An amazing fight. Things happen. Sento, remember, you know, he tried to use the Slash driver, Dragon Jelly. That don't go with you. So it should be interesting when you get a power up when all of a sudden you can magically use Key Dragon. I don't know. In this, we get a couple of things. Sento still with his resolve. I'm gonna save everybody. No one has to die. Blah blah blah. This will be twisted on him in a minute. Is the Hokuto boys, they's in the building. And they're like, we finna set up her, we finna get us a Kamen Rider build. Well, you're wrong. Because, see, you know those bottles I stole from you? I can use those. Phoenix, Robot, Best Match. Are you ready? Build up, Phoenix Robo. And things happen. Sento gets his moment in the sun to use these movie exclusive / YouTube exclusive forms. And work gets put in. And when I mean work, Vortex finishes all over the place. Just Vortex finish. Phoenix, robot, you're down. No, I got more. Smurful, Wolf, Best Match. Are you ready? Build that up, pimp. Smartphone Wolf. Or Sumo Wolf. It's pronounced something. But then you a smartphone and a wolf. What was it called in the subs? The Lonely Online Pack or something? I don't remember. I should have wrote that down. Something. It was called something really, 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 really cool. Let's just go. We just go with it. It was called the call out name was something really, 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 really cool. And then your Vortex finishes a wolf jumping out of app plates, and I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, I appreciate that your arm was a smartphone. I'm like, I think there might be a lot more more to that form. Like, see, you would think for real that a side like smartphone would be, because see, I just have a feeling, because see, I'm getting thoughts in my head, and just let me just get this out. You could do something really dumb with that. And I'm thinking dumb like K-Touch dumb, right? We have two of those, right? The end is the man. Man, yo. I love me some Kaito. That's my guy, man. That Kaito is my guy. I just want to get them treasures, dog. I'm a treasure hunter. Treasure sniper. Baby. Look. Anyway, Kaito worshiping done. I really think that like that you could do real dumb stuff like that. Scene like ultimately we gonna get to the rider that's going to be smartphone based, and one of his superpowers is gonna be summoning all the weapons, kind of like how Lucky do now with Shishi Red Orion or whatever, like summoning things with phones or whatever. It wouldn't surprise me. Don't let it surprise you. It just seemed like there was a lot more to that form, and I just felt like they just wanted to give you a demo of let you get some of that. Like, you need to watch this YouTube thing. But yeah, Sento did a good job of getting over. Meanwhile, back over here to Banjo to Yuga versus One Punch Smash Man. Everything you think that happens does, but it doesn't happen in the way you expect. And what do you mean by that? This wasn't a straight job session. They went dumb. At the end of the day, it ended the way you expected it to end. That simple. Banjo to Yuga took an L. L's, catching L's. Yes, I will save you the L song, right? Banjo to Yuga called an L. Major L. A helicopter full bottle in one, robot splash jelly in the other, and he just sat up here and threw greasy helicopter blades at his fool, and he just went and exploded. Because, you know, that's what you do. That happened. And then it's like, let me dial this in. Finish him. He sat up here, hit down for a high punch. Sento ran in, he held run and pressed down 4 times. Sento Kiryu shows mercy and gets Rider kicked for it. And yes, I did just make an Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 reference because, you know, forward, up with Sub-Zero activates his polar bear fatality, his animality. Or we could talk about the movie where Liu Kang searches around the whole time for an animality, and then given in 1995 CGI, it didn't really look the best. But still, you know what? Note to self: play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Check mark. Do that. Anywho, Sento runs in, takes the hit, gets his smartphone cracked, get dumb, and get your stuff taken, and then get your ass whooped some more. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's just a whole bunch of hash marks for that boy, Kamen Rider Grisu, aka Kazuma Saratari. Because remember, the whole episode is named after him, so of course we're gonna get this fool over. Of course you're gonna get your full bottle stolen. However, here comes a car with people you know in it. And it's Sawa and it's Masora and swimming pools like Sento catch Rocket Panda, and they escape. And then they escape too. And then here comes that twist we talked about at the beginning. See, we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this for 2 seconds because I'm like, I really legitimately thought they was like, yo, don't do it. That man is a... See, all the fighting references? No. Kazumi is not like Masora's brother or anything. No, he's a Mitan stan. And that is why I love this show. Be like, huh, Trent? Yeah. See, it's been a while since we've had some real comedic fun stuff. The reason why you weren't Rider kicked to death is because Kazumi is a Mitan stan. I'm a Mitan stan too, but that's another conversation, right? I love this show. The end of this episode reminds me why I love this show. And every time the show do something this crazy, I have to bring it up. This was stupid in a way that I could appreciate. The reason why you all aren't dead is because you're a Mitan stan. And ultimately, you being a Mitan stan will be the force for your face turn. But you still a beast though. But you a Mitan stan. One doesn't really, you know, on the other or whatever. But that's still really, really stupid. And I love and appreciate it. I do. I love and appreciate that's the ending of the episode. Kazumi Saratari is a Mitan stan. I'm like Justin Timberlake and Snoop Dogg. I'm loving it. Kamen Rider Bill. What you want me to say? Oh, but there's one more thing. One more thing. That boy Gentoku, leader of the Gray Squad, goes to go see Japanese Big Worm. Like, yo, I'm gonna talk to Japanese Big Worm. I'm gonna get back in his good graces, and he's not gonna kill me. And not because I didn't have his money at 10:03 or 10:36. I got his riders and his drivers. He don't have to kill nobody. Why would Sumi show up, bruh? Why I took up her and told y'all that food wasn't dead. Now this food working for the, well, I don't even want to say working for the enemy. I was mad dead at this. I'm like I knew the show was gonna bring him back, but he's sitting there like, what's up? Remember me? I'm back and I'm shady. And I'm like, why? But then I'm like, why? And I'm like, yes. 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 This is about to get dumb interested. I'm like, man, if they make that boy Noriaki a rider, dog, oh man, that's gonna be dumb. I got a feeling he might do some dirt, because you know he was fake Bloodstar. He was fake Night Rogue. He was fake Night Rogue. So anything can happen. But I was like, word. Like my jaw was on the floor. It's like it took me a couple of minutes to like reel back from. Y'all doing this? He's sitting up there looking like Han from KOF 14, and I'm just like, sup? And I'm like, this dude in the beam, and I'm like, yes, please, already. But yo, that, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and my wonderful students, is an episode of Kamen Rider Build in the books. Episode was off the chain. Off the chitain. I don't remember the last time I said the word chitain, but it was off the chitain. I'm just saying, you lied, off the chitain. And I'm just like, yes, please. Would you like some more? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. In my veins. Right now, give it to me. Wonderful. Wonderful. But yo, class is dismissed. Gone scat skills about gonna get up out of here. Get them lab coats back in them cubby holes. Enjoy lunch and recess. Always enjoy lunch and recess. And we will do what we do best and continue to experiment and try to figure out why else. Because that's what we do here at this institute. That's what we do. I'd like to thank all of you for being attentive, for being nice and quiet while I did my thing. Because Professor L do what it does that he does. Don't get up out of here, man. You know what it is. The one and only Professor L live in the LAB, live on TGRF TV. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And please, always remember, Triple the Guy Speaks On, the Kamen Rider Bill, put those into a full bottle, shake them up. Triple the God, Kamen Rider Build, best match. You are totally not ready.